Good evening, and welcome to Tiny News. I'm your anchor, reporting live from the heart of a city gripped by a most peculiar phenomenon. We have breaking news that is as baffling as it is widespread. It seems shadows are disappearing. That's right. Across the city, from the tallest skyscrapers to the smallest of toys, shadows are vanishing without a trace. Reports are flooding in from every corner of our community. We're seeing live feeds of babies looking down at their feet, utterly perplexed, their familiar dark outlines simply gone. Pets are chasing phantoms, pawing at sunlit ground where their shadows should be. Even the mighty oaks in the city park stand shadowless against the bright afternoon sun. The situation is causing widespread confusion, though thankfully no immediate danger has been reported. Authorities are asking residents to remain calm, but as you can imagine, a world without shadows is a world turned upside down. We are staying on top of this story as it develops. The sense of unease is palpable across the city. We're going live to various locations to show you just how strange this situation has become. Here we see a confused golden retriever barking at the empty space where its shadow used to play. And look at this little one in a playground, trying to stomp on a shadow that is no longer there, looking back and forth in absolute bewilderment. Parents are taking matters into their own hands, using flashlights and lamps to try and coax the shadows back, but to no avail. The laws of light and physics as we know them seem to have been temporarily suspended. We even have reports that our top scientific minds are on the case. We're getting footage of a renowned scientist who appears to be an owl in spectacles, using a highly advanced scanning device. But even he seems stumped. The panic is quiet but growing. What could possibly cause such an event? Where have all the shadows gone? We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back to Tiny News. We have a significant update in the case of the missing shadows. Our field reporters have just sent in some extraordinary footage. It appears mysterious evidence has been discovered at the scene of the latest disappearance. On the ground where a garden gnome's shadow was last seen are glowing footprints. They are a soft, ethereal blue, shimmering with a light that seems almost magical. They lead from the empty space and disappear into a thicket of bushes. What's more, our aerial camera, carried by a team of highly trained parrots, is circling overhead, signaling that they've spotted something of interest within that same area. There is a palpable sense of anticipation in the air. Could this be the breakthrough we've been waiting for? Is this the work of a supernatural force, an undiscovered natural phenomenon, or something else entirely? The footprints glow with a gentle, pulsating light, beckoning towards a hidden secret. We are holding our breath, waiting to see what lies at the end of this trail. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment. Our cameras have cautiously followed the glowing tracks, and the source of our citywide mystery has been revealed. I am looking at the live feed now, and I can't quite believe my eyes. The culprits are a group of tiny, mischievous fireflies. It appears these are not ordinary fireflies. They are carrying what look like miniature glowing jars, and inside these jars are the shadows. They have been collecting them. We can see them giggling, if you can call it that, flying around with their tiny, luminous containers. One of them just opened a jar, and a small, wiggling shadow, like a cartoon character, tried to pop out before the firefly sealed it back in. It seems this was never an act of malice. They're not evil. They're collectors, treating our shadows like precious treasures. They're playing with them, admiring their collection under the moonlight. The entire city was in a panic over a game of hide-and-seek played by fireflies. I am speechless, absolutely speechless. And look, now they're releasing them. And just like that, the crisis is over. As the fireflies open their tiny jars, our shadows are returning. We are seeing a cascade of darkness pouring back into the world, reattaching to their owners. In the playgrounds, babies are giggling, reunited with their shadowy playmates. Pets are wagging their tails, happily chasing their familiar dark forms once again. The trees and buildings have regained their depth, their magnificent shadows stretching across the land as if they never left. The city is breathing a collective sigh of relief. The world feels normal again, balanced. It was a day that started with inexplicable mystery and ended with a touch of unexpected magic. A reminder, perhaps, that the world is full of wonders we are yet to understand. This has been a special report from Tiny News. I think I need a nap. Good night.